Hi, neighbors. So, I want to start a Coolville live broadcast. And um, what this is just an extension, really, of Coolville Connections. It's just a live broadcast of a lot of things that I actually post there. But this, I hope people will listen to, get good information from. I want to do a lot covering the school and, of course, our area here and anything close locally that I think would be fun or that you should know about. Um, let's go ahead and first of all, thank you all for listening. I hope that you continue to tune in. And today I'm going to start with school. Now, unfortunately, I know there was no school today, so we'll go ahead and we'll start with Tuesday. I don't know if you're having school on Tuesday or not. If I find something online that says you're not having school, I will post it to the Coolville Connections. So, on Tuesday, they have for your menu, they have a Bosco stick, assorted juice, and assorted fruit and milk for your breakfast. And then for lunch, you'll have hamburgers, french fries, assorted fruit, and milk. On Wednesday, you'll have cereal with cheese, assorted juice, assorted fruit, and milk for your breakfast. For lunch, you get walking taco with chicken, cheese, nacho Doritos, fresh bread, churros, refried beans, assorted fruit, and milk. On Thursday, you'll get an apple cinnamon muffin. I'm sorry, apple cinnamon mini muffin, flat with cracker, assorted juice and assorted fruit, milk for breakfast. Lunch, you get sliced baked ham, dinner roll, mashed potatoes, canned corn, jello fruit cups, and milk. And then for Friday, you get a peanut butter and grape jelly, uncrustable for breakfast with assorted juice, assorted fruit, and milk. And then for lunch, you get corn dog, chips, assorted fresh veggies, assorted fresh fruit, and milk. That's your lineup for the rest of this week. Of course, we want to send out a thank you to Peggy Edwards, Angie Watson, and Nevis Nicely for keeping our children and our staff fed. Thank you for cooking for these guys and keeping them full. Next, I do want to move on to spring sports. Of course, we're with track and field, baseball, and softball. So, I do want to start with track and field. They're doing pretty amazing really early this year. So, it's exciting to see them do this. It'll be exciting to watch them the entire year. So, the most recent post I saw, it does say your Lady Lancers dominated at the Rocky Brand Invitational in the small school division. They claimed the championship trophy for the second year in a row. Congratulations, guys. That's great. I also want to give out a special shout out as well to Jaylee Osborne and Anna Marie Monell. They tied for overall high points. So, congratulations to both of you on that. That's great. Um, you can see a portion of that track meet on YouTube. I just went in and I typed in Federal Hawking. It brought up the Invitational, and of course, it brought up some basketball clips on there, but some really great little clips that you might be interested in, all of them. Um, Now, so far this year, like I say, the track has done very well. And we do have baseball and softball to announce some games coming up. I know they've had some crappy luck here lately because of the rain. But what we have is we have on April the 8th, that's tomorrow, it's going to be Tuesday, we have varsity baseball, softball at home versus Southern at 5 and 6. April 10th, we have varsity baseball and softball at Waterford at 5 and 6. April 11th, we have varsity baseball home, and that's versus South Gallia, again at 5 and 6. April the 12th, and this is Saturday, you'll have a 9:30, 10:30 varsity and middle school track home invitational. On Saturday the 12th, you're also going to have at 12:30 and 1:30 a varsity baseball doubleheader at Frontier. So best of luck to you all. Like to see some wins come home or stay home. And of course, I will report any information I get on these sports to you. Um, for the schedule, there's a little bit more going on. So I'm going to do the whole month of April. From what I saw online, I may have to add to this. I'm not sure how complete it is. Um, what I have is on Wednesday, April the 9th, we have eighth grade reading state testing. We also have kindergarten registration at Coolville Elementary. That will also mean no school for the kindergartners on that day, just at Coolville. On Tuesday, the 15th, we have eighth grade science state testing. Wednesday, April the 16th, we have preschool registration for Coolville Elementary. Friday the 18th, there's no school. That's Good Friday. Easter is on the 20th. So happy Easter. 422, which is a Tuesday, we have eighth grade math state testing. Um, and on 422, sixth and seventh grade, we have reading state testing part one. Wednesday, April 23rd, 6th and 7th grade reading state testing part 2. Tuesday, 429, we have 6th to 7th grade math testing part 1. And then we have on Wednesday the 30th, 6th and 7th math state testing part 2. Um, that's all that I have for the month of April. I want to go back a couple of months. I did get some student of the months for February and March. So February students of the month for sixth grade is Addison L. and Robert J. Seventh grade was Autumn M. and Nadine P. Eighth grade was Adler B. and Kylie H. And the March students of the month were for sixth grade, Rebecca B. and Quentin L. Seventh grade, Mason K. and Rooney S. Eighth grade, Abigail H. and Wyatt B. So, congratulations to everyone. Keep up the positive attitude and the good work. Now, currently, if you're looking to maybe come on board there with Federal Hawking and get employed, they do have three positions currently open. The first one they have is an anticipated middle school intervention specialist. This is a certified position. The second is an anticipated health and PE teacher, middle school and high school, also certified. And then they're still searching for a 2025-26 head football coach. Of course, this is a supplemental position. Now, Skyline Speedway, they were supposed to have their opening this past weekend. However, the weather made so many things not possible. They have moved their opening weekend to the 12th, April 12th, and I believe it's going to start at 7:15 p.m. I think usually gates open at 6, time trials at 7, something like that. But they've got 7:15 on here. Um, I don't know if that's going to push back the rest of their race schedule, if they're going to do some changes. I'm really not sure. They do have a whole schedule listed. The 12th, which is this weekend, they were supposed to have regular racing at 7:15. I don't know if that will reschedule or what they're going to do with that. But they'll have the opener instead. May the 17th, 7:15, regular racing. Saturday 31st, 7:15 is autograph night. That's always fun. Um, June 20th, Rumble on the Ridge. That will be Friday, June 20th. It'll be the Greg Schilling Memorial. And then on Saturday, the 21st, we have $3,000 payout for the late models. That's a good purse there. Um, Thursday, July 3rd, 7 o'clock, we have Pete Smith and Steve Unger Memorial Sprint Special. So if you like the sprints, that's a good night to go. Um, Saturday, July the 12th at 7:15, it is Athens County Community Night. So all entry is $5 for general admission. So that would be a great night to take the family out and watch some dirt track racing. On Saturday, July the 26th, we have a 1K Sport Mod Special. So I'm guessing that's sport modified. I'm not real sure. August schedule is to be announced. They do have the Harvest 50 schedule. This is the 40th one, but that is scheduled Friday, September 26th and September 27th. Uh, Cancel date on that. Makeup date will be October 10th and 11th. Now, Federal Valley Resource Center, they've always got a lot of fun things going on there. Every Tuesday they have bingo. Doors open at 5. Bingo starts at 6:30. It is a long night, usually ending about 10 p.m. So prepare yourself for that if you are going to go. Um, April 12th, they have a second Saturday community concert. That could be fun. And then Wednesday the 9th at 1 o'clock, they have a free chair yoga. So if you're interested in a little bit of chair yoga, go on up there and they'll get you started with that. Now, there are some Easter egg hunts I have here. Um, just some local activities that I thought I would mention to everybody. The first is Saturday, April the 12th at 6 p.m. Belpre will have an Easter parade. It's going to start at their high school. I don't know the route, but if you're close to the high school, you'll see the parade. Um, Saturday the 19th, an Easter egg hunt. That's at 2932 Washington Boulevard. April 18th. Let's see here. So back up, April the 19th, that Easter egg hunt's at 9:30 in the morning. Um, Friday, April 18th at 5 o'clock, there's an Easter egg hunt for all ages here in Coolville. It's at 3601 Coolville Station Road, Coolville, Ohio. That event is hosted by Foster Equine Boarding and Rescue and Hayden Foster. Um, Now, I did see in Belpre they have some cooking classes, which I think is pretty awesome. This is at the Changed Plate, 803 Farson Street, is part of that Memorial Health System. They do offer cooking classes, but on April the 11th, well, actually, here, April the 10th, they're going to do Legendary Lobster Roll Cooking Class. April 11th at 5:30, National Pet Day, so they're going to do dog treat cooking class. April the 21st, they have a hibachi cooking class. They'll be doing teriyaki chicken in that class. Um, all of those you do have to pre-register for. You can go online and do that though. And then another Easter egg hunt, April 12th at 8 p.m. There's a glow Easter egg hunt, and that's going to be in the Civitan Park in West Virginia. And Saturday, April the 12th at 12 p.m., there's an Easter egg hunt up to age 12. That's at 8225 State Route 329 in Stewart. I think that's the Federal Valley Resource Center. So take kids out, have a great time hunting those Easter eggs. I know they've worked hard on this, they've got a lot of great prizes. So go enjoy that day there in Stewart. Now, I want to thank everybody that did participate in the treasure hunt. I had a lot of fun with that. Um, I want to send out a congratulations to Chrissy Holiday and her family for finding the clue. They were rewarded with a $35 Larry's Pizza gift card. Um, a new treasure will be hidden July the 1st. So we'll start this all over again. We'll give hints on the Coolville connections. I'll give hints on this podcast. Um, and of course, the rules are still the same. I do just want to add that if you do find that clue, please let us know as soon as possible so that we can announce it and people's not out looking for something that's not there. Um, be respectful, no digging, and it's not on personal properties. Okay? Um, so again, congratulations to the holidays, and I had a lot of fun with that. I hope you all continue to hunt July 1st. We'll be doing it again. Um, of course, I'm sure you all have noticed I've put it on Coolville Connections, but I do want to say it um, during this podcast as well. Um, the arcut that has started, and I'm sure you've all noticed, but just slow down, take your time, be aware of your surroundings, leave your house early so that you're not making quick, maybe not so smart judgments, but give yourself plenty of time at these entrances and exits. Be patient. This is supposed to last until fall. So be patient, be mindful, and leave a little early and be safe by all means. Now, finally, I do want you all to keep in mind that as well, there is a burn ban currently. Um, you cannot burn from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m., and that lasts through April and May. So keep that in mind. Keep yourself safe, keep your neighbors safe, and burn at the appropriate hours through April and May. So that looks like that's about all that I wanted to cover and discuss with you all or put out there. But like I say, I very much want this to be interactive. I want you all to give me birthday shout outs, give me questions that you have. I want to work to get the best and the most accurate, unbiased answer that you can receive. Um, I'd love to work with council, with mayor, anybody willing to help give good answers to community questions. I'd love to get you involved. Reach out to me on Facebook, Coolville Connections, or text or call 740-856-1363. All right. So listen, guys, I'm so happy you are my neighbors. Um, I want to keep you all as updated as possible on things. I want our community to be a safe, close community. So reach out to me for anything, anytime. Um, I appreciate you listening. Be a positive influence and do something that makes you happy today. Until next time, friends, have a great day.